Hey everyone, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney with my mod, Katie.
Hello.
So back to the Wonder Streams where there's sugar and spice and nothing at all nice.
Nope.
We're doing a volume thing, or I'm doing a volume thing. I noticed just very subtly as I listened that I was a little bit louder. So I have turned my volume down a little bit, so if chat starts to notice that I sound lower, just let me know. But I went like 0.4 decibels down. I didn't do like a drastic thing, but as I predicted when we were testing, when the yelling and the screeching starts, I get loud. Is this a message now that yeah, of course, that my throat lozenges are 10 stops away now. You dick. It's fine. Are you really 8 stops away though, or are you gonna skip over me and go fuck around in the what do you call it? Not suburb.
Subdivision?
Subdivision. In the subdivision for another 4 hours. Anyway, sorry. We are on Court of Turnabout Samurai. Hopefully Wendy Oldbag comes back from the 5th dimension, which Maya banished her to. Let's go.
Bless.
Oh, that was a bit too long of an intro, but whatever.
Oh, I've had a package do that before. Oh, that sucked.
Oh, yeah, like literally go to another city? Yeah. Yeah, you have.
Oh, yeah.
You were pissed. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. Cue him dying inside. He is absolutely dying inside right now. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Kazi, did you really not get that before? Or were you just like re-reminded? Yeah! Chat and I are both like, what? Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. No. It's okay. I didn't get that the Ouchie clan was meant to be like ouchie, like pain. So, it's okay.
That killed me.
Yeah, I didn't get it until Katie pointed it out. And then I was like, oh. So, and Katie was like, fucking really? You who doesn't shut the hell up with the puns? And I was like, I know. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Oh good, I get to murder myself right off the bat here with my throat. I love playing Gummy, don't get me wrong, but holy hell, he wreaks havoc. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand the case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? I'm not chewing enough gravel. This here's the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 o'clock on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? It says welcome on it. See? I told you, pals. Past that of the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. They also have a nice bench for you to sit and take lunch. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people there. Or here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. Oh, at least remember her name.
No one ever remembers her name.
No! Penny's so cute! All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. I'm still not chewing enough gravel. God damn it.
Eat more.
What?
Eat more gravel.
Eat more gravel. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came over to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again?
No, I almost hit listen
Nah.
again. I was hovering over, thinking that listen again was the first choice. I was hovering over listen again. I was like about to be like, no! Oh, when a problem comes along, you must skip it. Hang on. Sending hearts to my avian friend there. Okay. Skip it good.
I think we could probably remember that.
Nick, I would hope you can.
Maya, get out of my thoughts.
You know what? Sometimes it's just us whispering to each other. They're pretty meta with that.
I'm rubbing my chin. Wow, I didn't expect that to get you, Jesus.
I don't know. My mom has a talent for saying random shit that absolutely kills me, and it happens at least 2 or 3 times a week. Oh my god.
Wow, it was just a statement. Holy crap.
Oh god. He's signing lesbian. Chat. Oh my god.
Wait, is he trying to tell Miles that he's in lesbians with him?
Thank you for that Scott Pilgrim reference. I needed it so badly. Telepathic communications aside, so the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand.
I don't think we want to do that.
Well, Nick, I told you I couldn't keep her there for long.
Oh, it was worth a shot.
I'm really exhausted, so it's going to be hard to banish her again.
That's all right.
Plus, if I perform
break.
if I perform an exorcism here, I will probably be held in contempt, and that wouldn't help.
Yeah, that'd be messy.
Yeah, that wouldn't help WP at all.
No. All right, time to bite the bullet then.
Yeah. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please.
Seems Edwards has a bit of trouble getting a witness to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. It's practically my name. So even when I was young, I was just an old bag. But other the children have been fun of my name. Can you just believe it? There's this boy, the captain of the junior chest in Oldbag, and I had a crush on years. And objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness and her hitting on me. That is very disturbing. Please stop. I love that. Also, I love that Wendy Oldbag is the only, canonically, I think the only female Miles knows has a crush on him.
Think so.
He doesn't know the assistants in Case 5's. He's like completely oblivious to her.
Mm-hmm.
Kay doesn't have a crush on him. Kay's his annoying little sister. And then like all the other NPCs in his games that hit on him, they whoosh.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Oldbag is the only one because she's so like over the top.
Because she lets you know.
Yeah, because she stalks you. Oh my god, I think we're gonna get a line where I'm gonna have to stop and explain why Daigyakuten fucked up a joke almost in this. Like, retroactively fucked up a joke. Like, the existence of Daigyakuten made this joke weird. Or made this statement weird. I think it's in this case. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. Dear God, please. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. The witness will refrain from hitting on the judge. Oh no, I might end up confusing these two now. God damn it.
I'm gonna have so much fun laughing at you.
God damn it. You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked by, right by me at 2. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. Oh, God. I just looked at the judge and immediately got, like, cold feet. Ah! You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, have fun.
I don't want to do this. So, up until that time, anyone who wanted to could have gone to the studio.
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in. I don't know why anyone would call it a card key, but here I am in my old-fashioned ways.
Right. The card key that I have.
Nick,
Or key card.
I was gonna say, Nick, didn't you call it a key card?
Yeah, she started to influence me. I don't like it. I want to go home.
Well, Nick, you can't. We have to defend Mr. Powers.
I know. I know. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be in there could get in.
Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? I can't believe I'm the reproving voice now. Almost started voice acting that. Oh boy.
A run-through?
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing? Talk about a laid-back hero.
He probably works really hard, Nick.
Yeah.
If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there after noon?
What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know?
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job!
Oh my god.
Nick, I told you I can't banish her. Why did you do that?
Dream has ended.
Nick?
This stream has ended for me.
Oh, it ended. I thought you
Yeah.
said the dream has ended.
Oh, the stream has ended. I can't see anything.
There you go.
You killed it.
I didn't do shit. I wasn't even in Discord. Oh, wrong window. Stop streaming. Whoop.
I would love to read the lines.
I was in the wrong window. Hang on, I'm a professional. There we go. There you go. Please tell me you have it.
Yes, I just read the line.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
There we go. Pro gamers trademark. Yeah, we are.
MLG gamer.
MLG horns have become simultaneously the funniest and most annoying things.
Oh, the air horns, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always! Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see Steel Samurai run-through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up being a guard, take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Tell us what happened next.
So you were watching there the whole time. No breaks. Not even a second?
Of course! I'm a professional, you know! Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after after seeing you eat those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time! Snipperwapper! Snipperwapper?
I don't know.
Old Windbag is losing it, Nick.
She had it? What? Why don't I raise an objection? Let's try it.
No, Nick.
Why don't you raise an objection?
Yeah.
I don't know why I said I. She's scaring me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Nick, I think she's just really freaking you out.
She's scaring me.
Look, I did everything I could. I told you I'm in training.
I know. Thank you.
So, the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see? Now, the murder happened at... Oh, shit. God damn it. I'm just really excited to be Wendy Oldbag.
Holy shit.
I really am.
How did you know that?
What, my lines? How dare you! Snipperwapper!
I'm scared again.
Who let a cat into this courtroom?
She could sense the crazy old lady vibes.
Nick, why is there a cat in here?
I don't know.
It's staring at me.
Pet the cat, then.
Okay, come here, pretty kitty.
Hi. Yes, you're very pretty.
You want to be the court kitty? Oh, I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job. That was really mean to Detective Gumshoe.
Gumshoe. I'd be in for it. Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard.
Yeah, no kidding.
2 o'clock. You're sure?
Sure as spit. Well, who was the man? Or who was the man? Emphasis on syllables are very important, you know. I heard that snicker. Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skates on a bunch. I'll tell you who it was.
So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Got wax into your ear, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out that secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him. Are you sure? Because this photo sure doesn't show Will Powers.
Let me get this straight, Oldbag. Miss Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Nick, you remembered.
I did.
I'm proud of you.
of myself. Thank you. Miss Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny?
Don't talk about my mom.
I love Nick's mom. Holy shit. Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that! I wasn't born yesterday! No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss... a witness.
He's having trouble calling her Oldbag, apparently.
I fear for my life, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, me too.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man! Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you! Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. And terrifying.
Nick, the cat is scratching at the bench.
Don't let her do that.
Well, I'm busy listening to her. Oh, she's looking at me again, Nick. She's so cute.
At the cat.
I am.
I don't know what to tell you, Maya.
Why don't you go bother Mr. Edgeworth, kitty? That'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it?
I mean, it would be. I don't remember him being a big cat person, so it would be.
Yeah, now everyone knows you're on stream. You just shook your collar out. Are you happy? Everybody heard that. You announced your presence. If you're meowing, I can't hear you. These are soundproof headphones. Yeah, sorry, Kazi. Brilliant reference. But yeah, sorry, Kazi. You can't know until you finish the Daigakuten series. Or at least until at least until Kazi's at a certain point, I would think. I don't know what point that is. I'll let Miri decide. Let's hear about your proof, then. Oh, and for anyone else wondering, Nick's mom is not a canonical thing. Nick's mom is just something that my mod and I came up with. Because a lot of people have headcanons in the wake of Daigakuten, so. This is ours. Yes, hello. Yes, you want attention. Of course you do. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Oh, God. No, he holds hands and a baby pops out. I refuse. I refuse. Okay, Mata can see you're talking, but I can't hear you.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Oh, it says that you're saying things.
No, it's the minor pickup from the tank in the background.
Oh, I can't even hear that, so it's good. What? Is the stream over? What? I'm going fine. The sound is gone. What? No. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props and it was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? See, Nick? I told you he wasn't lazy. So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Ugh. Nick.
Not like that.
Nick.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
I've always found that
What's wrong with you?
I've always found that line to be really weird. Blame the writers, Nick. Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't even said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. Youths today always whining about each other, pointing fingers this way and that. It's enough to make an old lady want to cry. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edgeworth has met his match.
Don't look so
Holy crap.
delighted and smug over there.
This is scared.
Oh, you had better be.
I'm scared.
You had better be.
Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me. And what exactly were you doing? Oh god, they're mixing. The voices are melding. Ah! My cat just looked at me like, the fuck is wrong with you, Mom? Observing. Just observing. Always watching. Always watching, always judging.
I'm scared.
Me too, Nick.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then. Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Power sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better. I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. You may continue your testimony.
He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? A murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record.
Samurai spear updated. The murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape.
Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is... where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well... we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. It's not important. It's not important, defense.
I don't know, prosecution.
Defense, keep your comments to yourself. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. Hello, avian friend. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there.
To where is the suit? Miles stole it.
We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that the photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Oh god, she's going to talk more?
Unfortunately.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been, had to have been this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness, much to everyone's dismay.
Okay, you're right.
Sounds so defeated.
How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts.
And mine.
And yours. You really should consider being a security guard.
I mean, maybe when I can banish more people.
That sounds even better.
Yeah.
I like this idea.
Me too, Nick.
Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so that no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen it.
Are you sure?
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy?
Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old Windbag. Windbag have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
Well, she is old.
Oh, yeah.
How convenient.
I know. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps.
Hey,
Something
Nick!
for me to look forward to, too.
Yeah, Nick, that's a very nasty, uncharitable thought. Maybe I'll banish you to the 5th dimension next.
Please do.
Well, now I won't, just because you asked me to.
Damn it.
Okay. So... Dual powers, no one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. That's not true. Because the photo was taken, it's photo number 2.
But that's photo number 2, so... Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
try this statement, or it's either this one or the 4th one.
If they had, I would have seen them. I think it's no one else went there. If I'm remembering correctly. Music stopped! That's how you know you're good.
Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. No, I will not sing the song lyrics.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Gallery, please be quiet. We are holding a court session here. Not a Nickelback concert. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate of the for the studio, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer at the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that it means it was taken at 2 o'clock on October 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is a bit at the end that says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
I wanted to go see a Nickelback concert. Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I wanted to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went by the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Me? Watch your mouth, whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers!
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help! Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by this gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. Even Edgy's fed the fuck up. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination and keep it brief for all of our sakes. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Me too. Another job?
That's right. I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Do you back up all of the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. Cough, okay, Boomer.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they all come in, like little sewer rats.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and...
And?
They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? You just called a bunch of kids freaks. What's wrong with you?
I'm old.
That's no excuse, but, I mean, So, on the photo you erased?
It was a boy. Probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?
Order, order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Mr. Powers. Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in the dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest.
So, who was this steel samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner in the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it. Really.
You must be a pretty sound sleeper, Mr. Powers.
I am. It's a problem.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone wanting to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
First, we play for one more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have, convincingly, wow, I can't talk.
That's okay.
We'll start targeting someone else, that could conceivably have done this. I know how to speak English.
I mean...
I'm Phoenix Wright, I know how to speak
I
English.
was gonna say, you actually are multilingual, so... Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Nick, you don't just say that to the client's face.
I gotta be straight with him.
Nick! Oh my god. Hey, Nick, it's time, and I'll cheer up Mr. Powers on the way in. It's really bumming. It bums everybody out when he's sad.
I'm sorry.
Look at that face. Listen to that voice. Nick!
I'm sorry, Maya. I gotta get back in there.
Nick, it's like kicking a puppy. What's wrong with you?
Everything.
I noticed.
Okay, let's go.
You're like 20 feet away. Nick's like back in the courtroom.
He is. Does that mean... Please don't sigh like that.
Oh, it's okay, Mr. Powers. Everything will be okay. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? I now feel terrible for Miles realizing he was in a waiting room for 5 minutes alone with Wendy Oldbag. I'd never considered that fact before.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh god, poor Miles.
Oh, I love it.
There's a meme of like a Craigslist ad with him and Wendy Oldbag. And it's like, ma'am, please stop cupping my balls. I know I remind you of someone that you dated 50 years ago, but that's no excuse, or something like that.
Oh, no.
And it has Miles Oldbag on the bottom, and Miles looks like horribly offended and like freaked out.
I'm horribly offended and freaked out for him.
It's so funny. It was like the perfect storm. I was like,
oh no.
Oh, it's amazing. If anybody can find that online, I highly recommend. I have it on my laptop because of course I do. It makes me laugh like an idiot. Oh. I'm just remembering it and cracking up. Oh, poor Miles. The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim.
Of course you do.
Of course I do.
I feel a migraine coming on.
Good.
Did you get closer to the microphone? Get back over to the defense's bench.
Hey, fine. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look very kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough already.
So, who was the person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? Let's just, you know, frame the old security lady for murder.
Yes. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Who?
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture, not photo, picture.
I mean, either one would work, Nick.
Picture. Because I don't want them singing Nickelback again.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they were watching the action scene run through. There's only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper? Order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you!
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1 at the scene of the murder.
Why did she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in costume, she could have pointed the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby.
Okay, yep, that's where it is. Okay, pause. Repeat. Okay, so if you watch the intro video, you know I have mentioned the existence of Sherlock Sholmes, who is a canon character now in the Ace Attorney series. And he actually did exist. He's more than just a fictional character. So, that means, at least in my theory, is somewhere along the line, because that means Sir Arthur Conan Doyle doesn't exist in this universe, that somewhere along the line, there was a fucking typo within, like, the 100 years or so. About 100 years, give or take. There was a fucking typo in the printing, and so they fucked up Sherlock Sholmes to Sherlock Holmes, so everyone thinks it's Sherlock Holmes, when his name was actually Sherlock Sholmes. That's what I'm going by, because anyone who actually bothers to research into it would shit bricks. And I think Sholmes would find that hilarious.
Oh yeah, he's an agent of chaos.
Oh, he absolutely is. Chad is very happy with that.
Hmm? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces?
Nick, keep those kind of thoughts to yourself.
Not that type of pounce this time.
This time, Nick.
Anyway.
Gross, Nick.
What? Maya, get out of my thoughts.
Again, face.
I'm rubbing my chin.
Face, all over your face. All over it.
I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Your thoughts, Nick. Ugh. Men.
Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something!
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole thing, take this the whole way.
Press further, give Granny a break.
Let's press further.
Oh, yeah.
The very same reason that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can also be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
There will be plenty!
Oh no.
Oh, chat. You had to make a Meatloaf reference. Yeah, R.I.P. Meatloaf. Just to date this stream.
Oh.
Wait just a minute! What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though, you said. Second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter! When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops! Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
Yeah, he couldn't get through the gate.
Oh, I thought it was that or the photo. Dragging one leg, but he might have seen the run-through. Yep.
Yeah.
Studio employees. That's right.
The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1.
Weirdly, actually, now that we just did that, that's always one that I fuck up on because I'm fixated on the photo.
Nice.
Yeah.
However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1.
Nick, isn't it key card?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
How could a boy with no formal relation to the studio have a key card?
Yay!
Yay! I did it!
Just Maya's so happy. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings of the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy... What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, we totally could have gotten through that last time. Wait a second!
Could we have?
Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot she just went off the rails. As soon as I said that, Wendy Oldbag herself swooped in to be like... fuck, hang on. I lost the joke, it's fine. I'm not just going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Why do you insist on mudslinging every trial?
Why are you in my thoughts?
It's written all over your face.
I'm rubbing my chin!
That doesn't mean anything.
I'm not looking at you.
You're signing lesbians. Well, testify. Oh my god. We've lost our minds.
Not even through the first game either. Jesus Christ.
We've lost it. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free! Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. The witness the power of the Oldbag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. So, you were told not to talk.
That's right, by the studio and TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course! Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
People do run-throughs all the time with no directors. So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning through the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions.
Nope. We are pressing her for all she's worth.
Oh boy. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked.
Nick, isn't that bribery?
Yeah, it is.
Nope.
Guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can.
Exactly. Oh, okay. That was the last statement.
Yep.
Oh, no. They just start over. Okay. Well, we'll press this one last.
So they were actually in the studio.
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear it.
I feel sorry for Edgeworth. Almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Them. Who are these people?
Well, do you ever get the sense of deja vu?
All the time. I still say actors can go through run-throughs without the director there.
You really like films, don't you, Nick?
Something like that.
Okay. I mean, I like samurai movies, so... I almost accidentally called that thing Money the Monkey. I almost jumped the gun on a horrible demon. On a horrible demon.
No. Take a break. Honor. We have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Ms. Oldbag, and more information about these other people that we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. No, goodbye, Edgeworth.
Bye, Edgeworth.
Farewell, my favorite character.
I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really? It's nothing. Or should I say... What the hell was that, Maya?
It was all right. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about the director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get the material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off of Mr. Powers.
Poor old windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Nick, he's so nice.
He is really nice, isn't he?
Hell yeah, we want to save. Save everything. Always. I still say we could have gotten through that last time. Gone a little bit over, but
Yeah.
I've only been recording for like 10 minutes over an hour, so we could have squeezed that in, but we had no way to know with Oldbag.
Yeah,
To be
no.
completely fair. She loves to talk. Okay, that does not end the stream, but that does end this episode. So, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. And this is Danny
And Katie.
signing off for now. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy.